You want to put your leash on? We can go outside. We're going to. Come in there. Come in there. Come help me. You want to go outside? You are. Well, come here. Spin around for me so I can pick you up. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's ready to go outside, y'all. Hey y'all, here we go. She got excited. I wanted to show what she does when I get ready to bring her out here. See what's going on. Got my grill and my table and stuff moved. I think I showed y'all that yesterday. But here we go. Look at the mountains and the water. So pretty today. Another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. But my snow's going away. A little bit more every day. All these warm days. Yep. Still a little bit though, but it's still going away. But I guess it's time. I gotta accept it. But there's the moon, y'all, up there. I think you could actually see it a little bit in yesterday's video. It's not very bright today, though. It's probably hard to see. But it's up there somewhere. Anyway, Lily's ready to go. So, y'all ready for blast off? 3, 2, 1. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. So happy, y'all. He just loves it. Well, I'll start out my video today and wish my sister a happy birthday. I hope she has an awesome, awesome birthday today. I hear she had some plans with the family today, so tonight, I think. And I hope she has a hope you have a wonderful birthday, Betsy. Come here, Betty. You're gonna trip me up. There we go. Sorry, y'all. She got me tangled up. And then I was trying to get out of it, and then her leash went under my shoe. I got spikes on, so that didn't work good. And she's wrapping me up again, so hold on. I gotta spin around. I'm wrapped up. Okay. We got it. Now she's going to pull me down the hill. Look at that beautiful rock. Isn't that beautiful? There's little moss growing on it. Beautiful, beautiful. It was covered with snow before. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it. There's the pipe's melting. It's starting to. I came down here yesterday and broke some away with my shovel from the ice that was around it. I think what happened was that guy, when he came and plowed the parking lot there, I think he threw snow over this way, and it kind of got in front of the pipe there, and the warmer air couldn't get to the pipe. It kind of froze it a little bit, but it's thawing. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not sure where that pipe drains from. I don't know if that's my drain pipe or somebody else's drain pipe or something. I don't know, or if that's even what it is, but it's frozen, whatever it is at the end. So hopefully these next several days will warm things up and thaw everything up. Thaw up the creek and stuff, the little drainage creek, the little runoff thing. Hey, Burl. There's Burl, y'all. Hey, Burl. How you doing, buddy? Aw, there's Fun Guy. When I was editing the video yesterday, I realized I didn't even speak to Fun Guy yesterday, y'all. Felt bad about that. But hey, Fun Guy. You want to be in a close-up? There we go. Little Fun Guy. But look at that Burl. Burl, he's so nice. Look at that. I'll get down here and show you what it looks like underneath Burl. You can see how far out Burl grows. Yep. All right. Lily's like, we don't have time to stay here and talk to Burl. We got to go on an adventure, go for a walk. I'm ready. Make sure there ain't no moose around in the woods anywhere. See any? Somebody going down the hill over there. Make too much noise, Lily. Might be the people that live in the cabin with the doggy. Oh wow, a lot of this is melted. Look at that. It's cool. Pond out there. Still froze. Still froze with ice on it. A lot of sun coming through here, so maybe it'll eventually melt it out. It's supposed to be in the 40s for about 3 days this week. But what is that shaking like that? Look at that. What's that vibrating like that, y'all? Y'all see that? Y'all see what I'm talking about? See that stick? It's vibrating like crazy. What if the water's flowing underneath it or something? Surely the wind's not blowing it. It's not breezy. Nothing else is blowing. Oh yeah, that one over there's blowing. I guess it's the breeze. Isn't that funny? There's only a couple of them vibrating like that. Oh, quit. Quit just like that. Oh no, it's still vibrating a little bit. This will quit. Not completely. Really, don't go down there too close. Oh, that was weird. It started vibrating all of a sudden. Yep. I guess it was a breeze. I don't know. It's odd though. It's another nice den for some kind of critter over there too. We're not going around there today, baby. No, we're gonna go back this way. Okay. Come on, it's back this way. Let's go back this way. Come on. Come on, don't throw a fit and start barking and stuff. Let's go back this way. Yeah, see, it's perfectly still now. Isn't that weird, y'all? It was really going. It's a Devil's Club. It's a Devil's Club stalk. Oh, there it goes again. I guess it's the wind. It's a little bit breezy down here. In this area, there's a little bit of breeze coming around the corner. Oh, look at that one over there. It's really going. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I can't get any closer because the little creek's right there, but it's weird. Interesting. Interesting. That one's going really good now. See that one over there? It's blowing in the wind, I guess. I don't know. What do you think, Louie? Think it's the wind? Well, this little stalk right here is not blowing much. A little bit. Just a reed grass or some grass. Now they both quit again. I don't know. Today is the anniversary of the giant earthquake that hit Alaska back in on Good Friday, back in 1964. March 27th, 1964, Good Friday, was the second largest earthquake in the world, on recorded history anyway. The largest in Alaska and the second largest in the world. It's a 9.2, pretty good size. Did a lot of damage. The earth actually, in places, the earth, the ground, the land just dropped 10, 15 feet. Just dropped. And the sea level changed. Almost all of the coastline. There was a tsunami. And yeah, interesting, very interesting earthquake. You can read about it. Just look it up. Just look up the Good Friday earthquake in Alaska, and you can find out all about it. 114 people, I want to say 100 and something people were killed. But considering the size of the earthquake and the damage that it caused, it could have been so much worse than what it was. And I know that people living here at the time, it was pretty bad for all of them. But like I said, when you think about it, it could have been a whole lot worse. Than what it was. Mama and I, when we were here in 2018, yeah, 2018, 2019, when we were living in Anchorage, we were here for the 6.2 or the 7.2 magnitude, and it could have been a lot worse too. But there was hardly ever even any damage or anything. The roads, some pretty bad cracks and breaks and stuff in the roads. But as far as damage to people's homes, I don't know of any that totally collapsed. I didn't hear of any. And there was only like 4 or 5 people that went to the hospital with very minor injuries. So that could have been a lot worse too. 7.2. We just last around Thanksgiving, we had a 6.2 here that we felt in Homer. But it wasn't, it wasn't too bad either. But 9.2, and it lasted almost 5 minutes. It lasted 4 minutes and something, almost 5 minutes. So it wasn't just the intensity of it, the strength of it, but it was the longevity of it and how long it kept going. The one in Anchorage, the 7.2 that we were in, it lasted probably maybe 2 minutes, minute and a half, 2 minutes. I don't remember exactly. And that was long enough. But I can't really imagine 5 minutes worth of 9.2 earthquake. But again, I did a whole video on, part of a video on whether I feared living here because of earthquakes. But no, I don't. I don't fear them. I don't fear them at all. I know that God will keep us safe. The thing is, God will keep us safe until He takes us home. So He'll protect us through everything that we go through until He doesn't. And when He doesn't, it's because He's taken us home to be with Him in a better life. So, no, I don't fear them. I actually would rather be, if I had to make a choice of it, I would rather be in an earthquake than a tornado or hurricane or any of that stuff. And you also got to consider that earthquakes can happen anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Earthquakes can happen anywhere, whether they're on a fault line or not. Earthquakes can happen nowadays. It can happen anywhere because you got all kinds of fracking going on and mining and blasting, explosions. You got meteors hitting the ground. You got all kinds of stuff going on. You got volcanoes that could erupt at any minute all over the place. So, I mean, disasters can happen. Disasters can happen where those kinds of disasters don't normally happen. They can happen. But there's not any reason to be afraid of them. There's, you know, be prepared for it. Have your emergency stuff ready. Have your bug out bags ready. Have, you know, just be prepared. Be mentally prepared. Be physically prepared. Be ready for it in case something does happen. Pray about it. Ask God to protect you through that. If something does happen, you know, ask God to protect you or take you home. That's what I do. But no, I don't fear living here because of earthquakes. Not at all. Do I enjoy earthquakes? Have I enjoyed the ones I've been through? I can't say I've enjoyed them, but I wasn't afraid. It was a weird experience. It was a weird sensation, a weird feeling when they happened, but was I scared? No, I wasn't scared. Was I worried about what was going to happen? No, not really. I just kept asking Mama if she was okay. And she kept asking me if I was okay. You know, we were both like, yeah, just holding on to the bed. You really didn't have to hold on to anything, though, because the force of it, we had air mattresses, you know, just camping air mattresses or whatever that we slept on in Anchorage. And it just, you couldn't sit up in bed. You couldn't raise up or anything. You just had to lay there. Just laid on there and held on to each side and hoped it didn't throw me off into the floor. And then there was a ceiling fan right above me that was swaying pretty good. I thought it was going to break loose and fall on me, but it wouldn't hurt me anyway. It wasn't turned on or anything. But that's the thing about that. But the worst part about it, I'll tell y'all the very, very worst part about it, and probably the worst part of any disaster, is not knowing what to expect when you go out to inspect the damage and stuff and to check on people and everything. But the worst part about it was in that apartment complex that we lived in. There's people screaming. There was people just screaming and hollering and things falling, breaking glass, just things falling out of the kitchen cabinet. You could hear things just like bam, 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 falling out, like our canned goods and stuff like that. It was just falling out of the cabinets, and our refrigerator was rocking and moving across the floor. It moved about 3 feet. It moved from one wall to another. If that wall hadn't been there, it probably would have moved further. And the wash room, we had a little laundry room, and the washers and they were stackables, you know, with the dryers were stacked on top of each other, and during the earthquake, those wash machine or those dryers tumbled. They were falling. Bam, bam. You could actually hear them. We were on the 4th floor, and I could still hear the washer and the washing machines moving across the floor. I could hear the dryers when they fell. The walls were cracking down there in the laundry room because of the washers and dryers and stuff bamming against the wall. And yeah, it was something. It was an experience, but I wasn't scared or anything like that. But the worst part of it, like I said, was people screaming and things breaking and falling and everything. You didn't know what to expect. And the alarms, oh, that was another thing too. All the alarms in the whole apartment complex are going off. The hallway alarms, all the alarms in the apartments, everything, all the alarms were going off. And I think those was this really loud alarm. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was probably, might have been a tsunami warning alarm, because they have them there in Anchorage, because Anchorage is on the ocean as well. It's pretty much everywhere in Alaska is on some kind of ocean or inlet or something. Because Alaska has more coastline than all the rest of the United States put together. So just about anywhere you are, you're close to a coastline. So you have tsunami warnings everywhere. But I think a tsunami warning thing was going off because It was a really loud alarm. Went off for a while. And then when it was all over with, then we had some pretty good sized aftershocks. You'd think it was done and you got an aftershock. We went out and sat in the car for a little while. I had pretty much prepared in case we did have to go. I had all kinds of stuff in Shaggy's with us at the time. I had a bunch of stuff in his stroller, you know, emergency stuff in case we did have to bug out. We just roll his stroller out, throw him in the stroller and roll it out. So I had stuff in there and ready to go. So we took some blankets and our pillows and we went down to the car. And we sat in the car for a little while. Every once in a while, aftershock would come along and rock the car back and forth. And then we were sitting there in the car, and someone, I think it was one of the maintenance guys, came and told us that they had food in the lobby for us if we wanted to go get some. So we went to the lobby, and they had sandwiches. They had like sub sandwiches and potato chips and drinks and everything that they gave us. They didn't charge us for any of that stuff. And then for almost a week, while they were still getting things fixed, and we didn't have any electricity for about a week. And well, we had emergency generators. The apartment complex had emergency generators, but they asked people not to use too much electricity because it was mostly to run, you know, our refrigerators and stuff. So every day for almost a week, they had food. Some restaurant or somebody in town would cater us all food. The ones that stayed, a lot of people left, but we stayed. And we didn't go to a shelter or anything. We stayed at the apartment complex. We sat in the lobby a lot. And they provided us food every day. And we went down to see what they had. And they had a bunch of pizzas left over. And the lady's like, just take those pizzas with y'all, because nobody else is going to come down here and eat any. You might want to leave just one and take the rest with you. So we had like 4 pizzas that we took up to our room, up to our apartment. But they were super nice. They were amazing during all of that. But it was an experience. Oh, there's the moon again up there. I have an old video of it where I recorded some footage. I recorded the aftermath of our apartment after the earthquake. We had the week before, the Saturday before that one, we had a 4.5 or 4.7. We had a 4.7, which actually lasted longer than the 7.2 did. But it had knocked my Christmas tree down, my TV down, and some other stuff like that. But the big one, the 7.2, it knocked it all back down again. And like I said, moved our refrigerator across the floor. I had to get maintenance to come and move my refrigerator back because I couldn't get in a position to where I could push it. So we had to bring a dolly up. And he moved it with a dolly. It was fine. It was working and stuff, but it's interesting. His experience. But yeah, this is the anniversary of the 9.2. This is all melted. It's awesome. I'm going to have to go one day this week or next week. Take my garbage to the dump while it's pretty nice out. Okay, come on. Yep. Look at these ice crystals. See the ice crystals? I don't know if y'all can see them or not. See the ice crystals? That's where the snow is kind of melted into designs and froze. Pretty. Oh, the sky is so beautiful today. It's real warm out here. I'm actually getting pretty warm. Come neighbor. Have to wave. Okay. Stop. Lily. Lily. Hey, I'll get the bubble wrap. I'll get the bubble wrap and pop it. Don't like when I get the bubble wrap and pop it. But it's kind of breaking her. Kind of breaks her from barking, because if she barks and I do the bubble wrap, she'll stop. And then after she stops barking for a little while, then she wants a treat for being good. You gonna get a treat? You gotta stop barking. You ready to run in and get it already? Okay, what's this thing doing? Anyway, y'all, happy birthday, Betsy, again. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope you had fun, whatever you did for your birthday. Anybody else that's out there that's celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you, or anniversary, or anything like that. Or celebrating an accomplishment or an achievement. Congratulations. And I am proud of y'all, all of you, doing those awesome achievements and reaching your goals and everything like that. If nobody else tells you they're proud of you, I'm telling you, I'm proud of you. Oh, my nephew too. Ah, Gideon, I heard you were in a spelling bee, and I heard you did amazingly well. Yep, my youngest nephew was in a spelling bee at school, and I hear that he did amazingly well. And the word that he ended with was a word that I'm not sure I would have been able to spell. Those spelling bees are pretty hard. I remember being in a spelling bee before, and you know, you're up there, you're nervous, and people all around, and they give you a word that you're like, oh no, I don't have any clue how to spell that. But you try it anyway, and you do your best, and you still come out a winner just because you were there and you accomplished it, and you were brave enough to get up there on stage and do that. So Gideon, I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud of all of my family. I have an amazing family, y'all. And yeah, I do. And I'm proud of y'all. And Gideon, awesome job. So anyway, God bless y'all. I love you. And I will talk to you on the next video. Come here, baby. Come here, Nene. There she is. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let's go. Come here. Come here. Okay, good girl. Stay. Good girl. See, she comes over and spins around so I can pick her up. Oh, there's some bonus footage on the end of this one too, of her, of Lily. So I'll talk to y'all later. I love you, and hope you're all doing well. Lily, can you tell Aunt Betsy happy birthday? Can you say happy birthday? Can you tell Aunt Betsy happy? Oh, your ear's backwards. Lily, can you tell Aunt Betsy happy birthday? Hey, wanna go outside? Go for a walk? You got your ball. Lily, what are you doing? Lily, you gonna tell Aunt Betsy happy birthday? Don't drop your bone. You gonna go outside after a while? are you doing? Can you say happy birthday? Can you say happy birthday to Aunt Betsy? Oh, you got hair in your mouth. Oh, can you say happy birthday to Aunt Betsy? Dropping it. You dropping it. You say happy birthday. Are you hungry? Want some food? Want some food? Is it good? Is it good as food or treats?